or I am making YouTube rewinds. I have already filled up top 100. Everyone's gonna get around 20 seconds in my rewinds, making it a 30-minute video. Unavoidably. It's kind of crazy, right? But there's some like bonus seeds that, I mean, I use this program, right? And sometimes I just like create a copy of myself. Here's me. But here's my title. Yeah, being YouTube CEO and stuff like that. Pretty hard burden to bear when everyone is disrespectful, but they at least, you know, they don't care just enough to not worry about you being YouTube CEO at the same time. So that's good. I had no competition. Very nice. There's some green stuff that I have to work on. And there's probably more because it always like switches around. If something turns yellow, it might, something else might have to turn green. Because there's only 100 entities that can actually be golden top 100, you know. But there's some green stuff that I will allow to represent something, right? Something that didn't quite make it, but I will just allow them to be there and replace something else. Now, Nikki Limo, most notably, by the way, while this is going on, while I'm still receiving terrible comments, where I can't even read the comment, I already know that you failed to realize the point of all this means that Jack's Films successfully said one thing, that Sniper was a thief. We have to credit the creators. I'm freaking out, man. I have to make 100 videos about this. Laughing at Sniper Wolf's content, guys. So yeah, I'm not really keen on like supporting Jack's Films because I have brain. I don't just like jump on the bandwagon of like who's creating the biggest and most hateful mob, you know. Let's just follow that person. But at the same time, like, I'm not a simp. Like, you can just call me like an opportunist, right? I'm just like supporting the side that is just gonna give me views, though. You know, opportunist at very least. But hey, I'm so pissed. No one understands my point of view. Because they don't want to. No one has to. No one's in the corner. I was in the corner my whole life, questioning like, what the fuck do I do? And I still don't know. I still can't fucking beat up my bullies properly. They're just silent. They're just waiting for me to like stop, you know? That's it. But yeah, Jack's Film's gotta go. Jack's Film's gotta be replaced by force. He has plenty of health. His purity is at 74.5%. But we're gonna suffocate the shit out of him. Just you wait. Because he has started labeling his operation as war on stolen content. First he asked the question if the content was stolen. Now he knows. Now it's war. Things are escalating so fucking fast, I can't even blink without, you know, missing something. So other people are definitely going to miss most of the points, I guarantee you. I'm literally working full time just to understand what the fuck this guy is doing. Because this guy is just in a hurry to do something. Like really fucking fast. Pumping out nothingness. His whole fucking drama is nothing burger. It's just a thin layer of cheese saying like, but Sniper Wolf's content is bad and she didn't credit the creators most of the time, or the creators didn't want it to be in her videos most of the time because that's and they're from TikTok. So Not YouTube though. But we're still gonna call them creators, right? That's and all of a sudden, like, I just need to confront Jack's films and just ask a few simple fucking questions. Like, can I do that? Can you guys use the fucking mob mentality to just give him a stop sign for once? Just like reverse the roles? And I have to even rant about this in a completely separate video. But that's how much I hate him. That's how quickly he's gonna fucking lose reputation. Even on my influence tracker, that you can't possibly even lose points. You just can't, unless you have a competitor, unless you have people who make better content than you. I literally can't kick him out based on the rules. I follow the rules and principles, not just feelings and facts or whatever. You know, I actually play life like a game, and I learn really fast that way, and I improve really fast. So someone has to represent me and my personality. I might be an angry person, but Mark Passio, way angrier. All right? If you want to be called an idiot over and over again, a moron, a dumb sack of rocks, that's the dude that you have to listen to. Because most people have to listen to Mark Passio first, and then they're gonna understand, I'm just a normal human being. And Mark Passio is just, you know, is what you feel when you're falling from a cliff. You get all these voices of like, how the fuck did you do that? You're so stupid. You're gonna die. You're trying to remember all the good things, right? You're literally dying though. You know, that sort of person. Zonta. Now, you don't need to know who she is. Oh, wait, you do. Now you know. She has good Instagram, right? Even though it's a little bit too thematic and like sunshiny. It's weird and grainy. And why am I showing her to you? She is my schoolmate and stuff. And Monica's classmate, by the way. Which is a pretty big deal. Monica... Oh, oops, my game just glitched, you know. Yeah. No, it's my first crush, and of course, anything revolving her, I will be able to try and add her. She's going to be representing Instagram because she has the best one, technically, that I know of. I can double check, by the way. This is not set in stone. This is like super fresh of what has been decided. Miley Cyrus has a terrible Instagram. Leah Marie has something interesting. I did kick her out, but now she just kind of died on me, you know. So Kimmy, sure. I mean, I can always add another Smosh member, but it's just no novelty there, right? Now let's look into the whole list, just for the funsies. There's literally nothing, bro. There's gonna be nothing. I could have done my own classmates that also deals with Instagram. It's just, you know, my classmates don't really have the reputation right now to be able to even talk to me. So that's pretty cool. Everyone else will still get another chance. But my classmates now need the apology. You know, this is what sometimes happens. You lose so much reputation. You have to make the first move. You have to apologize first and invoke a conversation. I'm a very forgiving person, but I definitely need just to reverse the roles a little bit. You have to put more effort now than I did, you know. But how long does that take to reverse roles? So I'm running around. I can do all these things. I'm super fast, like supersonic speed. Elon Musk has a good Instagram, of course. Wait. I don't have Lauren Southern, though. Maybe we kick out Zota, actually, to make things less awkward. Lauren Southern does deserve it, the spot, simply because she has a sister that does the Instagram stuff, and she herself can do, more of a YouTube version of an influencer. Yeah, both sisters are like influencers. It's kind of interesting, fascinating. I want them to work together more closely because it's always possible. It doesn't matter how offlandish your content is, you can still like integrate more things that are like from other worlds, but it's still local because it's your goddamn sister, bro. So I'm still waiting for that fucking ultimate collaboration. But the world is so divided, like it's so easy to just not associate, right? But if you want power, you have to actually consider friendships that is literally you're born with. You're just born with it. Now, Alice in the Wonderland, I'm not gonna lie. Also, she's Russian. More Wonderlandish nonsense. Uh, she has been like featured already in a previous rewind, but it's still a novelty to just add someone in. Someone has to, represent the porn industry. And usually the funny thing about porn is that no one can really represent it because no one really gets that many points. It's not that interesting to watch the same person over and over again getting fucked. Like it's not that interesting. They don't really have content besides that. And Alice somehow made it, and it's just cool name. Somehow Russians just have ability to even cosplay while Americans can't. Like I've yet to see Americans just doing cosplay and porn at the same time. Somehow that's impossible, but Russians did it first and the most. So somehow Russians just lead the whole porn industry in terms of like extremes. So she's gonna be completely fine representing the whole thing. 69 has nothing to do with porn anymore. Lithuanian pop, though. Yeah. So, technically, I liked Sharka a little bit more. It hit me pretty hard. And I might change my mind, but I can't. Because, like, these women are still active. They're still pumping out music. They're, like, real. Like, actually. And I might actually... I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it. There's a lot of like flexibility with this one. It is what it is, though. Unfortunately, with vsauce, I couldn't quite capture the moment of like why I cried five tears. How do I cry 5 tears? By the way, he made me cry because of what he did in my sleep, in my dream, right? Because everyone has dreams, those Minecraft YouTubers. But he hands me over in the middle of like where a lot of people walk around in my town. Like it's the most populated place in terms of NPCs. And he hands me a fucking balloon, and I feel like that it's revolving around Monica somehow. That maybe I'm like lonely, and just he hands me a balloon like it's a friendship thing, like he understands what's going on, that he understands psychology, and something is represented by the balloon. I already forgot like why I cried though. I just remember the moment, and it's just pretty deep. I don't know. It's pretty. Maybe he even said something. I don't know. I couldn't quite capture it. I didn't even save it. Usually, if you type in sleep, I'm like, I have most of these things captured, but not this one. Not this one. Like, if you type vsauce, You don't get the thing. You do get the handshakes, which represent tears. And because I cried because he brings up Monica, so like I didn't really cry directly to him, but he gets to be linked with that. It's not that many points, unfortunately, for him, but well done, I guess. Like 100 points, link points. So yeah, this is quite a memorable moment. Maybe I can make other people cry as well because of this. Because vsauce is just like a weird like psychological science. It's not really that like it's trying to be fun enough to be a memorable thing. So like vsauce definitely has that sauce to make you emotional, but he's trying to make it creepy and kind of annoying in a way. It's still cool. It's still a very nice thing. Except now you just accept that this is his person. It's cool. He's gonna be in ytrewind, boys. Tinder's gonna be in ytrewind. Yay. The Tinder date that I found, but I only date online and I just bump into people. And she was pretty attractive, I don't know. In terms of trying to get as many followers as possible. That's how attractive she was. It represents ytcore seeds. Ytcore is just simply me collecting music all over the place. So one song stood up above the rest is Broken Angel. I actually dedicated Broken Angel before Tinder. Guess to whom? This was even before the drama. I dedicated this Broken Angel thing. I have receipts. How did I know that this is gonna happen? Right? Broken Angel, bro. I already simped for Sniper. I have a receipt that I simped for Sniper Wolf. Straight up, you know, just straight up. I dedicated a song for her. That's really powerful. I'm not sure if it made me cry direct. We can try right now. Oh shit! This is not a 30-minute long video, is it? Immediately, the idea is like, I'm a broken person. I'm very lonely. I'm going through a divorce. It's like you have to understand that I might be expressing things. You have to still watch me every day just to see the personality. Like she can express herself. Like that's so novel. Through just reacting to TikTok, she can also express herself. But Jack's films just see the constructive thing, you know, just the bland formats of like he doesn't see the woman behind the screen, the personality behind the screen that also has an Instagram account. You know, Jackson's got nothing, bro. He got nothing. He just has the YouTube thing, and that's it. And he just neglects half of a personality of a human being, bro. He doesn't understand half of the screen that he's watching. He just understands like, oh, TikTok. And that's it. Like, it's unbelievable to me. The level of delusion is beyond my imagination, bro. And now I have to, like, understand that the angry mob is just going to repeat the same message to me. Because, like, how many fucking memes can I generate out of this one message? I can generate infinite memes, bro. I'm a generator. You can stop me anytime. And already be satisfied with all the videos that I've uploaded. Like, imagine what situation she's in. Like, does she have any support anymore? It's kind of weird. Now it's a questionable thing, unfortunately. if she can trust people anymore. Like that, if that's the consequence of your war, like, I'm sorry, bro. You didn't do it in an elegant way. You just broke someone's heart. And if a woman gets broken, like, that's pretty devastating. It's just crazy. But if she starts seeking for help, I have to step in and, you know, show that I have receipts, that I cared, and I care for most people in general. You know, I'm not singling her out, but now I am. I have nothing else that I can do. I can do Mr. Beast versus the Ring of Fire, but even he's not as fucking relevant as the drama of the year. You know, gotta fucking jump in on that one. Oh wow, I got my first mention. Look at that. Only thing I had to do is block this person. You know? So this whole section is dedicated to Jack's films getting neutered. But it's gonna be a process, which I will enjoy. I can even play bingo with him, because he's predictable too. He's repeating points as well. And if he is looking for educating people, he has to, you know, be a little bit less predictable. But hey, I even made the joke about that. Not on my main channel. But it's just so fucking bizarre. The hypocrisy. The self-destruction. For the sake of nothing. For the sake of $25. It matters. It matters to have a variety of successes, right? So you have to, like, succeed in terms of, like, money. And, you know, can I use your content? I am your best friend. I am making $25,000 out of this drama. And you're gonna get maybe $10 more now from TikTok. How do you feel? He's making interviews like that, you know, with this sort of mentality. I'm like, I'm still gonna be rich after this drama goes down. Like, the mob has to, like, switch a little bit from attacking Sniper Wolf, and then there's this vocal dude who relies on public opinion, who has tons of money, strictly from the drama, that doesn't want to fucking share to the creators. Like, excuse me, bro. You know, you're defending creators. You literally have to. You're obligated. You're harassing a Sniper. Well, at least fucking share your shit. If you're looting, if you're stealing, at least share your shit then. But, like, he's literally stealing. The stealing is about being toxic and negative. And just, like, strictly thinking that you have the upper hand the whole fucking time. The moment they put down the psychological nonsense, the egoistic behavior. So this chunk is pretty fucking weird. We have support for Sniper Wolf and hatred for Jack's, suffocation for Jack's films. Nikki Limo is linked with Jack's films. I have to repeat that point one more time. She has 20% obligation to give to Jack's films. But now, this 20% is gonna go against him. It's gonna suffocate his purity level. And this percentage point, this is his health, basically. Like, a normal person, I can summon like JB. JB has low health, but he's not under attack. I don't care about JB that much. He's at 66, so still, Jackson's looks pretty healthy to me. It's not going to stay that for long. I'm going to summon Taylor. I'm going to start summoning my power puffs. I'm not going to sit idly by while someone from my council is getting tormented. You know, this is not gonna be fucking fun for Jack's films, unfortunately. One by one, Powerpuffs are gonna show up and start suffocating him. Oops, oopsie noodles. And level 13, if drama hits level 13, it's a perfect question of like, should Taylor show up? She likes 13, you know. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think. So, guess what video we're going to be doing next? We're going to be doing TikTok 40,000. Because TikTok just hit 40,000. I fooled you guys. Captains. I still can't believe this mention, bro. It's still so funny, bro. Couldn't tie their shoes. Yes, you're right. Who ties their shoes, bro? Who needs to do that? Holy shit. I don't want to tie my shoes. That would be stupid if I did. If I knew that, how to do that anymore. So, there's Minecraft, right? And the only Minecraft person I know that still deserves, like, attention is Captain Sparkles because he does sanity stuff. Technically, he could represent sanity as well. But he represents Minecraft because no one else would. I mean, Dream could represent Minecraft, but Dream has left. So it's just Mr. Sparkles to do all the work just to keep Minecraft alive. That's a lot. I hate Minecraft now. There's nothing to do. There's no real entertainment, no real value anymore. Like, people stop being able to generate this stuff and improve upon the formula. I had all the ideas. I had all the ways to, like, turn Minecraft back to normal. But no one listened to me. No one amplified my voice to the point where I just could exist and just keep moving forward. Obviously, I have to do it on my terms. But other people have to, like, genuinely find the idea and understand it fully. So I tried to make Minecraft into an RPG experience. And most importantly, I tried to just change Minecraft itself with the Minecraft tools that I'm provided with. So inside Minecraft, I was able to switch the rules just enough to make things so much more interesting. And I have never seen anything like this recreated. Neither the Spawn the Creeper's Forge was recreated, nor the little thing. Like, my ideas are unique, are completely different from anyone else. They don't take much effort to do, by the way. Spawn the Creeper's Forge was a lot of effort, but simply because I was still training as a game developer. You know, I still was learning programming and all that shit. Now it would be a breeze. Absolutely. Except I don't want to touch AdventureCraft. It's all dead to me. So, yeah. It's no wonder, like, Minecraft is a dead game if the only two people representing Minecraft, like Dream and Technoblade, are also kind of just dead people. You know, just dead. And the kind of negative, like, Dream has a dead channel, dead face, and instant drama the moment he revealed his face that he cannot even handle, and he wants to, like, use his power to on Twitter. If you unleash too much power on Twitter, like, you're a piece of shit. You don't really exist, do you? Geo from Discord, the witch. We have burned the witch this year, and she has to be, you know, commemorated. All right, this is Discord's highlight. All right, now you must understand how this works, right? What is the highlight of a said thing? So the highlight of ytrewind would be niga because he already showed up in ytrewind many times, screaming, falling from space. I'll take that, man. Niga actually took over 2013, like one of the best rewinds, right? The what does the fox say rewinds? To take that amount of pride, we have to, like, you know, share to everyone what he did. Just remember one more time. That's pretty powerful. Now, will Niga return next year? You know, we also have to pray for this guy to do that. There's always a way to not disappear, to upload something somehow, even if it's not high quality. Like, yes, your podcasts suck ass because they're long. And it's like, what's the point, right? If you make a point, if you just make a few memes, if you just react to a few memes, like, you can be successful as PewDiePie. It's just that simple. You have to do something. PewDiePie potentially has had to crop himself because he's getting, like, more and more exhausted as he's doing YouTube. So he had to become more repetitive and steal Jack's films. Yesterday, I asked you idea. Last week, I asked you. You know, he even stole that shit, and he was like completely so cool about it that Jackson was like, well, I guess you can have it, and you can just steal the theme song as well, and pretend that I stole things from you, and but it's the biggest YouTuber, so it's fine. But, so, I don't understand the irony. So if you switch places, and all of a sudden, Sniper Wolf is the biggest female YouTuber stealing from other people, not from you directly, so now it's not cool, because you're not being stolen from, so you would be able to defend yourself and bitch about it for 2 videos or whatever, right? So if PewDiePie does it, it's okay, but when Sniper Wolf does it, I don't understand what's going on. We have to fucking destroy her as fast as possible, even though she didn't steal directly from you. You know, you don't share a single fucking piece of sentiment. He's just trying to be a person who defends the weak. But just because you look into TikTok and everyone is weak on TikTok doesn't mean that everyone needs your fucking protection. You know, it's crazy. This guy's just losing his mind, seeing all these weak creators that need a little bit of a credit and all that stuff. Need one more subscriber, one more follower. My goodness. I'm so happy for them. It might, you know, like, it could still hinder your algorithm, because if you get followers that don't follow you, and TikTok recommends you the video and you don't fucking watch it, and TikTok gonna say like, oh shit, your content sucks, bye. That's it. It's the same algorithm, technically. You fuck over your subscription follower base, and all of a sudden, TikTok is not going to recognize that you're making good content anymore. Because the only people that followed you don't even want to watch your shit. Congratulations. Obviously, it's more intricate than that, but, like, it's still going to first target your subscription base. By all means. And someone is going to click on that following scroller. You know, there's 2 sections. There's For You page and a following page. And if you just scroll past all those people that you just followed for no reason, just because Jackson's gave credit to them, like, excuse me, princess, they're just going to get ban-hammered from the TikTok's algorithm. Bye. It's crazy. But there's so many arguments to just stop, slow down, consider other points that are also significant, and not trying to harvest maximum power to take down Sniper Wolf. But I understand, you know, you have to do something in life. You gotta, if I'm being called a simp, Jack's films have married Sniper Wolf, has 10 children with them, and doesn't want to fucking pay for their support. You know, that's what's if I'm a simp, I don't know what Jack's Films is, bro. Because he has way more dedicated videos for this little thing. I'm just dedicating videos for drama, for education purposes. It's crazy, man. I can't stop thinking about it. This is insane to me. There's too much prospect. I hit the gold mine. Because I was sent there, you know? I was literally just sent there. Hey, dude, you wanna mine some gold? Let's go, bitches. So K-pop is gonna be represented by Tara, and if you don't know who Tara is, what the fuck is wrong with you? And the second reason is Sugar Free. After you listen to that song, you'll change them. You knew who Tara was this whole time. You just forgot. You just slept for too long. You were just hangover. You know, sugar-free is that drink that you drink. But for me, sugar-free means a lot more than that. Than just, like, Koreans selling out their souls. For me, sugar-free, that does mean a little bit more. But yeah, like, K-pop is a little bit weird and robotic, and NPC culture provoking, I would say. But maybe they just, you know, vibe with everyone else, and they represent how we all feel in a way. And maybe the entire Korea represents something. Because these Asian people, they're fucking smart. They're genius in terms of like how to structure their existence even. Like, we looked at Japan and Korea being like the public sectors of China, almost. The super Asian country, bro. Like, it's some weird shit. They literally structured their existence in a way that like is very intricate and interesting. Like, what would happen if China was like opening up to the rest of the world? What would they do? Because already like Japan and the Korea has given us so much stuff. The Asian countries, the only Asian countries that we can actually interact with, have given so much stuff. Maybe Indonesia not so much, and Australia not so much. They're semi-Asian, but like, yeah, this is crazy. Now I'm like, please China, open the border. Let something leak, bro. Leak some waters, bro. So Tara, it has nothing to do with China though. I'm just like, I'm talking to China right now. They're listening. Fucking my TikTok is gonna get 10 notifications saying I'm a stupid little bitch. in different languages, in different Chinese dialects, basically. All right. But I'm gonna be like, oh, Chinese letters. How interesting. For the first time, I've received a Chinese comment for myself. All right, jokers. Facebook, bro. I had Facebook adventure. Yeah, technically it's just me having adventures across the internet of like, I've been in all these different places. I have learned all these different things. And it's fascinating how quickly I am growing as a person and how tiny people are like shrinking down quickly. As if I rose like into a plane environment, into high altitude, and everyone's small now. And I still respect people for, even if they're small, because I still can't interact with them, so I might be in a plane. You know, I might just be flying somewhere safe, spiritually, that is. But yeah, I'm like exploring a lot of places, and one of those things that opened up is obviously the classmates reunion thing that just spit in my face of like, oh, we're also going to be silent because we're NPCs and we have nothing to say. You know, we have absolutely no ability to interact with people, even though it's like we're classmates. We shouldn't be fucking spitting in each other's face just because I opened my mouth. Like, everyone just left. There's 3 people in the conversation. There used to be 4. One of them got so offended that they just had to leave eventually, find a safe spot to leave. And so he belongs in a Joker group. There's also a classmate that I have been friends with. I had to survive. So I had to, pay my taxes to the nearest fucking narcissist and survived school that easily. I paid with my innocence, It was crazy. It's just a crazy adventure. Joker's represented pretty well because these were my friends, technically, except one of them. And, 3 of them come from 4 of them come from my school. One of them is not really my friends, but have been tagging along in every single Olympiad of mathematics, because I was smart enough in terms of math. So I'm very proud of that, even though I don't need most of the math things. But these were like logical problems. It's more interesting than just like solving complicated equations. These were like logical things. It was fun to like sit down and try and solve this shit. Olympiad, bro. Now it lost all the flavor, but because I was also like pushed away from the rest of the people interacting, and if I try to enter the conversation, they would just stop talking. altogether and be like upset about it. Like, why am I trying to talk to them when I'm clearly ruining the conversation? You know, I'm clearly ruining the vibe. Like, it's so fucking stupid. This is how I feel. You know, everyone's talking. Like, imagine 100 people just talking to each other. I come into the party and I'm like, everyone just stops. I try to like add myself into, everyone just stops and stares at me. I was like, you're weird. You're smelly. You know, you're just ruining everything though. But we're just gonna sit here silently and pretend that we're butthurt about it. All of us. You know? It's so annoying, but that's the experience that I got. So that's the Joker thing, representing Facebook. Facebook came back to life, bro. Holy shit. It never really died, because it contains all the classmate thing. Facebook is still popular in Europe, my friends. Alright? It's now no longer being used that effectively, but like, it's still a thing. Alright, that happens, that still holds a lot of value. Like, if someone has been using Facebook non-ironically, there's still a lot of, like, material left behind, right? Especially Monica's profile. You know, except she just became a private, butthurt person like everyone else. But I'll still, you know, highlight her as a person that I liked, you know? I still have to fully commit of like, well, I liked you. I guess I have to continue doing that because it's too easy. You don't even talk to me, so there's no responsibility whatsoever. Blackpink is gonna represent tripping, and now we're getting into like weird territory. Again, these are all seeds that are like free for people to represent. And we have like tripping, sanity, body. This is all me, basically. I just taken a lot of seeds for myself. Because I spend time doing nothing, just thinking about stuff. I did the sanity dump marathon, and I still haven't finished it, by the way. I just somehow, you know, had to move on to other things relating YouTube rewinds more. Then I do the body, the hygiene, or somewhat exercise. I don't know. The only thing I do is just scratch myself, that's it, because it's too fucking hot. It's still too hot. I have to open the window, bro. Holy shit, I take fire damage every day. It's 18 degrees, it's still hot, bro. It's nighttime, it's still hot. Now that I open the window, it's not as comfortable to talk out loud. It is what it is. Yeah. Past this point, it's technically a special point where things gonna get weird because I'm talking about myself being represented in weird ways. So somehow I have to argue about it. Blackpink is gonna represent tripping because it's so interesting to like pick the best one out of Blackpink, the best member that I like the most for my reasons. But she just like is the prettiest, and what else do you need, right? And has the best songs. It's Rosé, and how the fuck would you not see that? But you know, anytime you make a choice, everyone else is just gonna have a different choice randomly. Just like, how did that happen? In fact, when I do all these like community posts, people are like, oh, we all have like different sentiments about things. Every choice is being clicked on. Here is a little bit different. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, look. I turned from top G into just 50% versus Andrew Tate. You don't get to see that because it's too embarrassing. God damn it. Still 50-50. How evil is that, bro? I'm the top G. Please. I don't have a color of Bugatti, but I can have one day and brag about it, just like every other top G. Come on, bro. I can't smoke cigarettes though. That would be really bad for my health. Anyways, So tripping. The reason why tripping is so relevant for Blackpink is because they're gonna get destroyed. It's gonna be a spectacular fight, 3 versus 1, basically. That's how confident I am that she can take all of them down with the power of love. Sanity goes to Invieder V. Like most, again, another case of butthurt people attacking for one reason and one reason only, and they don't fucking realize how gaslit they have been this whole time, you know. But she, like, asked for money in a very disgusting way. Everyone does that. Streamers can just, like, sit back and ask for money, and it's fine. It's like, it's just so weird. Like, people are so weird when they make these fucking arguments, when they make these cases for drama. But something has to be sucked into drama somehow. So, here's another thing. And the reason why she represents Sanity is because she just sits there and talks about girl stuff. And I don't really get to do that, you know, with most streamers, like just to listen to their girly point of view. Like, it's kind of fascinating to me. It's not really good content. I'm not really into it. But we'll never know. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll find something fascinating about her. Just I don't have time. I need to watch higher quality videos every single time. I have to up the quality because there's more and more better YouTubers that I'm discovering, right? Like, that's the whole point. The whole point of YouTube Rewind is not to represent YouTubers directly, is to represent them through my experience, through the fact that I have dedicated my life of just experiencing the internet. And if you represent some kind of community on the internet, if you do anything, I probably can relate to you and appreciate your work. You know, I can talk to you about that thing that you're doing, and that's all you need. You don't need to be represented because there's, as Mr. Beast lays down, of like, it's impossible to keep up with everything. So what's the point? Well, you can keep up with most of the things, but yeah, I kind of have to agree. It takes a lot of time, at least. Alyssa Violet is gonna represent the body. I just picked a random person, technically, but not really. I mean, I like her to some extent. She just seems, you know, fine. She has to be healthy. She has to be a model. So she seems fine. That's the entire requirement. I don't know, man. How am I supposed to do body? Like, she has to have, no. Everyone has to have hygiene. So I don't know. A lot of people actually fall down. A lot of women fall down and they ruin their bodies. Alyssa Violet just has to not do that. Has an obligation to not do that. That's it. That's all I got to say, bro. We should check her out right now just to double check, because my opinion can change. Because you can see I'm not very solid on this one. Well, she's not spectacular enough. We should look into top 100 to 200. Top rejects, basically. Miley Cyrus would definitely not make it. Anna Kendrick would not make it. I'll double check Aubrey Plaza, though. She looks cool. But she don't look hot, though. No, I'm not. You have to, like, just be a wholesome person, but not really, like, that influential, right? Or you don't even have to post that many pictures. Just look wholesome. Obviously, I mean, if there was, like, a bodybuilder in my list, I would just add one of those. If there was a person that I would watch exercise videos about I would add one of those. Fucking Jimmy Fallon, bro. I mean, Sheen Top is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. If I got nothing to replace Alyssa with, maybe that. Fucking Dua Lipa could just do that. She even has the song called Physical, bro. She should be fine. Existing. No? I'm still not impressed. I don't know. Still better. Honestly, Tate McRae is gonna be representing the weirdest thing I've ever done. Just body. You wouldn't even know that she's like 20 years old, by the way. It's one of those cases. Is what it is, man. She even just flexes on her music video of like, look at me. I like it. I'm impressed. Tate needs to be here. All right. So Andrew Tate, Mr. Bodybuilder. Oh, we're talking about different Tate. Oh, fuck me senseless, dude. Salemi, boys. There's not a lot to talk about here. I'm just like, well, she's a simpy girl, basically. Like the reverse simpology. Me or the PS5, man. I need to simp for you. I need your love, bro. Really badly. Oh, you're great. How much are you gonna pay for it? Is the question. So I was like thinking of resting is kind of representing just me laying in my bed and just cuddling with my sheets, bro. Because sometimes I need to fucking relax. And resting apparently has now 5,000 points. Can you imagine? So I was just looking around, like, it took me to go all the way to the bottom to actually find a person that I would just be like, you'll do just fine, you know. This is how far I went. Straight, very bottom of this list. There's obviously 300s and 400s, but like, we just scraped off the bottom. Obviously, we have to add a president in there, and Joe Biden sits on a bench and doesn't fucking do anything. But Donald Trump, and when I refer to the bench, I'm talking about Joe Biden literally showed up in my dreams, and I'm still not impressed. I still have... He even talked to me in a way. And in dreams, like, it's very rare for people to talk, and, like, me remember that I actually, like, talked and interact. Except I still don't remember what he said, because that's impossible. In dreams, nobody says anything. Or... You're wrong, okay? No one says anything. There's no way I will remember anything anyone said. Because I don't. But yeah, cool. I just remember visions of things. Of like symbolism. That's all my dreams give me. Unfortunately. But yeah, Donald Trump didn't show up in my dreams, doesn't have to. He's just being talked about left and right. Obviously, still to this day. Has to be in the headlines forever and ever. So I'll just let him, you know, make his speech or something. I don't know. If he has something interesting to say, I'll just do that. He can represent my rewinds. Why? I don't know. I need presidential level of importance. I don't think there's anything better, though, that I can do. I looked at it again. I double-checked. Technoblade is food, by the way. because he's a pig. And we have to, like, well, it's dead, so we eat it, right? It's the stupidest thing, right? Like, how can you predict your fucking death so well, so accurately? Like, you're just gonna die, and we're gonna treat you as a pig that you wear. You see, easy. Does Dream predict his death? Because I can't wait to understand what it is. I can't wait to speculate, but it's gonna be obvious only when he dies, you know? It sucks. Sucks to me. You know, I'll tell you something about Dream. We will never know if he's okay or not. Because he doesn't post any videos or show his face. Whoops. Antvenom, unfortunately, I have to squeeze this guy in as well. Another Minecrafter, but for all the wrong reasons. Alright? Where the fuck is Antvenom, by the way? He doesn't post anymore. He just kind of slowed down into a non-existence of posting videos. He was so excited at first. So excited at posting videos. No longer exist anymore. Just up the quality a little bit. Up the quality of, like, I will not upload Let's Plays, actually. And now he's uploading nothing. And it's like, well, you should have not spit at Let's Plays, I would say. Should have not spit it in their face. Once a week you can do something. There's allowance, I would imagine. Just do something. It's not great for your chance. It's great for you mentally, though. Because you're doing something. You can improve upon that. You have to do something every week in order just to not become a lazy, frozen bag of rocks, you know? Dumb as a bag of rocks simply happens because you're not doing enough on the platform where you just got the most relevancy. So I don't know what Antvenom is doing to still survive, but, you know. The reason why I say outside is because this guy is the scariest thing that I had to experience. Imagine his name kind of refers to his decrepit face, but, like, imagine, like, if ants attacked and swarmed your house. Like, that would be fucking scary, bro. Just ants alone swarming your house would be scary. You killing an ant and more ants are coming. I literally lived that nightmare, even though it was just all in my head. But also imagine, like, Antvenom being even crazier thing where just, like, your body just withers away. Which we also had to live that nightmare with coronavirus. I think it's just a withering effect of, like, your fears all clustering together, making things very unstable. Even in your body, just withering away, losing all this energy because you're distracted, because you're fearful of a lot of things, so it tries to block your ability to smell things, ability to breathe even, of like slow down your breathing. Stop being so tense or willing to do things for other people. You know, that's what the pandemic actually asked us to do. So Antvenom actually represents the outside world that's full of crazy things, I would say. Oh boy, that's why I put him in. Lana is the comment of the year, because when I posted on Lana's page, and hopefully you know who she is. She's just the cosplayer that I like the most from Friends, but she just hit me like with a fucking comments. Not directly, it was her friend hitting me with a comment of like, oh, you really care about her, blah blah blah. I can give you the whole thing. It is literally immortalized, and Lana herself is an introvert and doesn't want to touch nothing about it. But it's a pretty picture, and there's me getting 5 replies. You don't care about the real people, but you take time to comment on their photo. And it's like, how the fuck do you know? How do we just skipped a few fucking steps, didn't we? You know, and then they talk to each other basically, but there's a skipped message that was deleted basically because, you know, for obvious, no, I just got blocked though. No? How the fuck did she not block me? You know, but the funny thing is, she didn't block me. So there's another cosplayer in the mists. Because I can show you something that did block me. Or just doesn't exist on Instagram, but that would be weird. I don't know what's going on anymore then. So I'm just wrong. Even now I'm realizing new things, guys. I'm so scared. This page isn't available. I'm not sure if that's a block or not. Now I'm just fucking tripping. It's the best comment. As you can see, it's not even resolved. I'm not even correct on the matter. I'm sorry. I can't retract because I have nothing to work on, but like, oops. Someone just became more attractive by replying to. That's how you do it, girls. All right. That's how you get to ytrewind. Just bitch and moan. There you go. At least exist by all means necessary. Is the only lesson here is to learn is just like exist, just not be a fucking nuisance. But you can be if you haven't existed before. You can be a nuisance. I will understand that you have nothing better to do than bitch and moan. Drewg is going to be the shopkeeper because he's buying a lot of garbage. That's it. That's all I have to say. He kind of shares my personality, so I will always think about him as, you know, a YouTuber that shares my personality, and that's it. And he buys a lot of crap. And that was the butt of the joke last year. It was last year, and he's still doing it. As the only way of him making content is just capitalism, basically. So if you like capitalism so much, if you like movies and the shopping for garbage so much, I can't resist to put you in ytrewind. Congratulations. Congratulations, winners of representation. You don't actually get to represent yourselves. Still pretty good though, right? Still pretty happy, hopefully. Bye-bye.